good.
Didn't happen last time, which leads me to believe is, you know, maybe not allowed, maybe disabled.
I hope it is disabled, but we'll soon find out.
That we will. Let's go into the final game, the deciding match. Game number 5 between Maru and ByuL.
Junior Green Wings Maru, 조성주 vs CJ Entus ByuL, 한지원.
Cross spawns, bottom left in red, it's Maru.
Up here in the top right, it's ByuL. Looks like we are going to have a nice, juicy macro game once again, Wolf. These kind of positions, these players are so far apart on this map. This is a huge map.
Yeah. And a map of this size might actually allow us to get the 3-3, full tech, the whole exciting late game TVZ that everybody loves, hopes for.
That'd be beautiful. I'd love to see that. I haven't seen one go the distance like that in quite a while. Goal base in this map a lot more vulnerable than the one on Vani because there is that high ground above it. So if we did see an expansion there, and for instance Maru wanted to go for that Mass Reaper, it would work so much better.
Yeah.
It'd pretty much be a guaranteed kill, I'd have to say.
Yeah, probably.
It's like Overlord scouting horizontal, so maybe it is actually in this map pool.
Definitely. We also saw like a unit was going to go scout that in the previous series. And
that's right.
And then didn't have to because he saw the Overlord, but Myungshik was like prepared to scout the horizontal.
All right, so it is the ugly version of this map.
So do you think that it's possible we'll see Maru take the island on this map?
Against the normal kind of Zerg, I mean, it's a lot different for TVZ because they'll always go mutas, essentially.
Yeah, it's like part of the staple of the build.
It's going to be kind of like very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable compared to what we would see in a PVZ. Because Phoenix are always going to shut down muta no matter what once they get in numbers. So probably not. I think we would most likely see a gold expansion as the third. I think that's usually the trend on this map. You put a nice base there. You can put a planetary there. You could make it your fourth base as well.
Yeah.
A lot harder to harass if you got turrets there as well. So there's no real way to deal with it.
I like that. This is totally a naked one Rax expand. So it used to be called a Wings of Liberty because you wouldn't put a tech lab on your barracks, but now you don't need a tech lab to to make Reapers. So I guess I should say it's gasless.
Yeah, it's just a gasless expand from here. I like the style. Good idea on this map, especially in cross spawns. Get a lot of time to yourself.
Yeah. Make that bunker up pretty early just to be safe. Because you don't have that Reaper to give you that extra advanced warning. Just a few links coming out here for ByuL. He's likely to go to that fast layer like you were saying. These on this map, like where you're going to take your third base is so far away. It's like so far away.
Yeah. The third base on this map is
just like
horrible.
Zelnaga Cavern's far away. It's like further than that.
Oh man, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a crazier map than that.
Just like
it's like Tal'Darim. So
yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's how far away it is.
It's so far away.
It's too far away. Let's be real.
Fast third CC, like super fast, like 440.
That's a pretty good idea from Maru. I think we would probably see ByuL go for that 2-base opening into a third later on. Probably. Much safer on this map, and obviously you are so vulnerable when your third is this far away. If you're going to go for the same style we did see him play in the last game, or the game before that, you just get crushed. That was on Echo.
He's going to need to add more gases pretty soon to get the full effect of his layer, right?
Yeah, you want to throw down a couple in the natural, probably when he has a few more drones. But he's still pretty far away, drone count.
Yeah, 6 more on the way.
You'll always have like just enough gas for the Spire when you throw down a couple of extra extractors around now. And there, you're just going to build up your bank a little bit, get that spine down, get that baneling nest he has really nothing to fear at this point. I don't think he's scouted everything. Yeah. ByuL actually hasn't got the slightest idea of what build Maru went for.
Yeah, no idea. Third base, you know, timing here for Maru is going to give him like a big explosion of resources once he gets that, you know, up and running. And you know, already, even once it gets up like this early, you can actually go into oh wow, double fact.
Oh my. We can see Blue Flame from this.
Yeah, that's almost certainly what we're going to see. Not necessarily mech, but this third base is going to give him so much mules as well. Like, he's going to have a ton of extra minerals, which does lead into double factory Hellion. And look at that. Tech Lab coming down 100% Blue Flame.
It's very powerful in these positions because it's so hard for the Zerg to scout. But look how fast the Spire is on the other hand. This is also a big threat. Could do a lot of work and could even be up before these Blue Flames get on the map.
Yeah.
I think it's guaranteed to be up, actually. Blue Flame's still going to be a while away. You're going to start upgrading in just a few seconds.
And not only is it going to be up before like Blue Flame is ready, but by the time it takes that Hellions to get across the map too, like without showing what he wants to do, without without revealing his strategy.
Yeah, and just think of how quickly the mutas are going to be out here.
And that Spire position with the Overlords hidden.
I love it.
Misses it with the scan.
Oh, it's so important. And you see an Armory come up.
The Overseer's going to scout this too.
I think we're going to see the same sort of situation we saw ByuL defeat Maru in King Sejong Station in the playoff Super League. You know, he doesn't have enough anti-air at this point in time. We are seeing an engineering bay go down, so he should be out in time for these mutas to come. And if he gets turrets up in time, he can defend against this, but if not, he could just die.
ByuL scouts. Look at this. He scouts the Tech Lab with the last second with that and puts up a tight wall. Maru is not going to be happy when he sees this. He can't break through that with just 4 Hellions.
No way. 9 mutas on the way.
Turrets are on the way, though. Okay,
so he definitely learned from that last game he played against ByuL. And it is going to be the mech style.
Yeah. This third base definitely not going to be saturated for a little bit here, but sees the mulas, knows exactly when they're coming. Thors are on the way. We do have a Roach Warren to follow up, so I think it's just going to be Roach Muta, kind of like what we saw before on that Sejong game.
Exactly that. He's going to go for a very quick timing by the looks of things.
Tough to make that work at these spawning locations, but still, it's a good build for what Maru's doing in this game and how greedy he's been.
Once again, Maru's a kind of mech player from the few games we've seen him play. He really skimps out on the Banshees more than anything else, which I think is a really big deal and is something that gives Sky High so much success with up against these kind of compositions and attacks as well. Like when you got a lot of meter and roaches coming at you, if you got Thor and Banshee in decent numbers, you can crush it, then transition to the tanks a little bit later. Maru doesn't really like to do that there.
I want to point out that Blue Flame got canceled even. He saved that. At least he didn't really commit those resources to that. Just realized, so. I mean, this is true. Like, and the Banshees draw a lot of attention away with the Mutalists as well.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more space. You can do a lot more damage.
Yeah.
It makes your army just a little bit more flexible, I think.
Maru is actually surprisingly, like, this is incredible. He's going to try to take his third right now. He's going to try to land this.
This is actually it is incredible. I got to agree with you.
Like, it's pretty insane. He's comfortable enough to do this. He hasn't scouted the Roach Warren yet either. I mean, if he knew that there were roaches coming out on the map as well, he might think twice about this. He can get some value off these mules, and if he needs to lift, but to try to like hunker down on that base, make turrets and stuff like that, he's going to be sad and he has to lift this in just a second. Most likely. I mean, he's got a few siege tanks coming out actually.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, they might die though. Oh, is he going to get one? He should.
Yeah, he gets one.
Late repair on that. He's going to get a Tech Lab too.
And this is look at how vulnerable this third base is. I mean, look how out there it is. He's going to try and pull back a bunch of units, but imagine if Roaches came in right now. He could just crush everything. There's one tank there and a bunch of Hellions.
Going to lose the second tank as well, maybe? Not quite. But, you know, he's waiting. He's hiding his roaches That scan sees a few roaches. He doesn't really know the scale of what he's dealing with just yet, though.
Oh, man. This third base is going to get sacked. There's not much here whatsoever. Tank's not even in position. There's only one tank there.
Yep. And he's actually, like, drawing the Mutalisk away with his Thors. Or rather, drawing the Thors away with his Mutalisk. One tank goes down already. Just continue to engage this. Hellbat's not very useful against this comp. Good repair on the siege tank. He actually could just go target it down. He's a bit timid. Now he's going to do one shot that tank easily.
Now the rest of the units streaming on up. That's still too many roaches though. 3 Thors might force him back just a little bit until reinforcements come.
But he can kill these turrets. He can kill a few more stray SCVs. 12 gone down in total.
He could kill the CC if he wanted to, force him to lift. He can do a lot of things at this point. He also got Baru.
And Mutalisk come back as the Thors leave. And now they're actually starting to wreck this base here. And you get this tech lab again.
So he's going to go straight for the factory itself. Now looking for a tank.
Just look at the supplies. He's just trading so well that Maru is never able to stabilize.
Another tank going to go down. It's going to claim a lot of mutas there.
Yeah, I find over that bunker.
This is a good place.
Oh, the tank's not siege. It's going to come in here. Even the Mutalisks are going to help out with that bounce damage. One Thor going to fall. The second one shot away from doing the same.
So he's just going to get rid of everything from here.
He's just going to get the SCVs, it looks like. Everything goes down. Maru's not going to be able to stabilize from here. These roaches have burrow movement, even. It hasn't even really needed to use.
No, he can do whatever he wants at this point. He should probably heal up a
little
bit.
There he goes, healing him.
Oh, no scan available.
No scan. The turret's not ready. And he's just going to pop right on top of these siege tanks and end this game. It looks like Maru's tournament life is going to end here in the round of 16.
Oh.
Dancing the roaches as well. A tough opponent to get in the round of 16. Possibly our toughest matchup in the round of 16.
So. Very, very hard match. ByuL making it happen once again. And we are seeing another sort of weak game of Maru's mech. You know, he's been doing these mech games recently and he's been losing them.
Yeah. And, you know, Zergs have been doing pretty well in this tournament. Some of the best Zergs in the world, like ByuL. Very impressive win, and for Maru, man, he just really has been struggling versus this guy when he's going back.
Oh, wow. Star League champion already out. I'm not too surprised that he did go out to ByuL, though. ByuL is just on another level right now.
Yeah. It's like literally what we said at the beginning. It's like totally possible that ByuL takes this win. You know, he's just so good in this matchup.